Okay, it took a moment because the game first didn't want to update and constantly was dropping the update. Then it was verifying forever, then started not allowing me to log in. So I got kinda annoyed. So it took a while. Like I was planning to start the stream 1 hour ago, and as you can see, I am here now because I was waiting for the install to finish, then for verifying to finish. Like seriously, give me a break. Give me a break. Testing sound. The install. Oh no, what are you doing now? What is your problem now? Internet is fine. So I assume it's just the game. Connection timed out. Yeah, thanks for that. What? Wait. I need to restart the game because I don't know. Song of the Welkin Moon. They even changed the thing. Start. Now you better open, stupid game. My ID showed. Maybe there is hope. Oh, the loading. Maybe there is hope yet. I guess restart helped. Okay. Okay. I wasn't out that long. Don't act as if I was new. Oh! Nice. Nice! Okay. Boo, 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 boo.
How did I do that?
What's this? Oh. Oh. Uh-huh.
You might want to.
Oh. Uh-huh.
The biggest one in.
Invite character? Oh. One, not own, one, not mistaken, not own. Huh. That's too much.
I know.
Too much. I just want the quest. Quest top. Yes. Focus mode. Wait until 2 days later. 7/12, okay? Okay, whatever you want. Okay, embark on a new journey. Oh. Even close. Ah. My people are dead. Why are they dead though? Like, first I need to revive them. Look, Arlecchino, we are going to meet your girlfriend in Nod-Krai.
Hey, Anefa. Sorry to keep you waiting.
That is perfectly all right. My data indicates clear skies in the coming days. Current conditions for maritime travel, optimal. I'll be ready whenever you are.
Let's get this show on the whale road!
But are we really gonna set off without telling anyone again?
Isn't that just how we roll? When we're not being tailed by Starfontanian reporters, that is.
Funny you mention it. You'll never guess who Paimon saw on the way over. Hey! You didn't seriously think we'd let you leave without a farewell party, did you? No chance.
Yeah, come on, Traveler. We've already made all the preparations. And most importantly, how dare you try and slip away without first paying your respects to the almighty Dragon Lord!
Caught red-handed again.
A little bird told us you'd soon be leaving for Nod-Krai. So, we asked Paimon to give us a heads up before the date of your departure.
Traitor! So it was you.
You sure it's not time to think about changing that little habit of ours? Don't worry, we won't keep you long. Besides, everyone's there already. Shaska, Ian-san, Auroron, even the Pyro Archon herself.
You're invited too, Anefa. Shilonen has a special gift for you.
Okay, can't refuse an invitation like that. How about Inepa?
Accompaniment request accepted. Shilonen demonstrates excellent massage technique. My impression of her is exceedingly positive.
Massage technique.
So robots like massages too? Or is it just that Shilonen really knows how you're wired?
Alright, enough with the chit chat. Let's head to the venue.
Woohoo! Party time!
Oh, some toy guide is stalking me.
Spit it out then.
They've set off.
Just as my calculations projected.
Where did I hear this voice before?
About time I met this variable in person.
I can't place it, but it sounds familiar.
You know, every time we head to a new nation, there's always a point where it suddenly dawns on Paimon. This is it. The next chapter of our adventure has begun.
Also, we skipped the
This
whole
time,
party.
It was the moment she realized she just polished off the very last of her Saurus crackers. Should have stocked up better at the farewell party.
In other words, Paimon has marked the geographic coordinates from 2 minutes and 40 seconds ago as the boundary between Natlan and Nod-Krai. This deviates somewhat from the official coordinates stored in my database.
Paimon meant more in terms of how it felt on a psychological level. Anyway, what about you, Traveler? When did it really sink in for you? Huh, that actually kind of makes sense.
Hey, I
What
didn't
about
pick
you,
anything.
Napa? Come to think of it, maybe we should be asking the other way round. So, when you came over to Natlan, what was the moment you felt like you'd left Nod-Krai?
In that case, probably when my sensors could no longer detect the moon's power.
The moon? You mean that one we can all see in the sky?
Negative. I was referring to... here we are. Paimon, Traveler, we have arrived in Nod-Krai.
Oh, wow!
It skipped my choice.
Paimon, Traveler, welcome to Nod-Krai.
Wow, what a skip. Oh, already showing us all the characters that are relevant.
That must be Nasha Town up ahead! That's the place you were telling us about on the way over, right?
Huh?
That is correct, Paimon. It is also the most bustling commercial hub in all of Nod-Krai.
Could this be? Could this really be?
Oh, sounds like the perfect place to start trying out all the local specialties. Huh? Is something up, Traveler?
Paimon. This is where our spaceship landed when Ether and I first arrived in Tevat.
Huh? Are you sure? But how come you've never mentioned that before? Seems pretty important to Paimon.
Well, because those memories are really hazy. All I remember is Ether waking me up and us leaving the ship. But just now, setting foot on this land, I felt something. The kind of power I sensed in those moments.
Are you referring to Kuvaki?
Kuva, what now?
The locals refer to it as Kuvaki. It is a unique elemental force found only in Nod-Krai, or rather, a pure, primordial form of elemental energy.
A bit like phlogiston?
That is correct. Another similar concept I have found in my database is The primordial sea.
Okay, dropping lore bombs at the start. So Kubaki may be related to Primordial Sea? That would make sense because moons are usually related to water.
Legend has it that long, long ago, the moon that shines in the sky above us once rose from the land of Nod-Krai.
What?
Modern geological surveys and meteorite studies conducted in the region have since supported this claim.
Hey! Yeah, I mean, I heard that before, that Heavenly Father, the dragon Nibelung, created moons from the earth. Which kinda checks out scientifically too, because our moon is also made from parts of earth after a huge cosmic impact.
So, when you mentioned being able to detect the moon's power earlier, you were referring to Kuvaki?
It certainly feels similar to phlogiston, yet also somehow different. Maybe they both belong to the light realm that the Lord of the Night mentioned. Still, this feeling, there is no doubt about it. It's the same power I felt first time I set foot in Teyvat.
Wait, Traveler, you're saying we might actually find your spaceship here? Do you still remember where it landed?
I think it was near a beach.
Nod-Krai is surrounded by the ocean. In other words, it could have been anywhere along its coastline.
There was also a mountain.
Negative. Description still lacks sufficient detail to pinpoint target location.
Hey, it's okay if you can't remember everything right away. After all, it's been a really long time. Let's just do what we've always done and keep searching as we explore. Besides, what have you got to fear with your sidekick Paimon still here?
I'd be more than happy to help you out as well.
Thank you both.
Our pleasure. Anyway, just knowing that your spaceship's here in Nod-Krai surely counts as a big step forward, huh?
Like we've crossed another boundary?
Paimon couldn't have put it better herself. You sure are a quick learner, Inefa.
If we can find our spaceship, maybe the flight logs could tell us something. At last, a chance to get to the bottom of all this. A chance to get to the bottom of all this. The truth must be out there somewhere, buried in the land.
Well, as the best guide in the whole of Teyvat, Paimon hereby does solemnly declare, Nod-Krai, here we come!
What did I just do? Zenaida, treasure hunter. Manes, sports supervisor. Oh. I can turn into a moon fairy. Wait. Wait a second, I need to cough a bit. And this scares me that my character is looking straight at me. Stop! Don't look at me. Should we be nice or should we be real? Nice and real. Nice and real. Our wall has been broken, yeah. Hello, Lumine. Your name is Mari in this world. She sees into your soul. Yeah, she's staring straight in my soul. I feel scared. Did Boguvola and Adelaida just got married? This is so gay! Did they get married? I am like, okay, I am so surprised. I don't know how to rate it because they got less of intelligence both, and I have no idea why.
My work can grant peace and serenity, the likes of which few experience. It will be worth it. I promise.
Go on! I have to see this!
What? I thought he would disagree. Let's see. Please give me someone good. I am scared. I'm not looking. Ugh. Cornucopia. Collapsing sky. The moles welcome you. Oh, that's so cute. Mediation. Fine fruit. Pioneering. Sagacity. Cornucopia. Cornucopia. Well. Hello. This is weird. This is weird. I kind of had a feeling that it would be well. Thank you for the raid. Just the music was in really bad mode. Hey, where's my chat? Give me back my chat. Hello? No, I mean that the music was like they were talking about really important stuff, and we were having like na 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 na. I mean, if we put it that way, that was the perfect timing. This is very gay. I. From the kuchenki. Kuchenki? Kuchenki. I'm sorry, but the how I pronounce it sounds like as if I was saying microwave in my native. It's just written different, but the sound is the same.
It just occurred to Paimon, if we were looking to put out a missing spaceship commission, or to learn more about Nod-Krai, wouldn't it make sense to drop by the Adventurers Guild?
The guild is located in Nasha Town. Simply follow this road and you'll reach it.
Huh? What in Teyvat is that? Looks kinda like a Sealy, floating around in the air like that.
That is a kuhanki, a species unique to the land of Nod-Krai.
A Kuhenki? Does she have something to do with the moon, too?
Indeed it does. According to the Frost Moon Scions, the indigenous inhabitants of this land, the kuhenki, are said to be familiars of the moon goddess, leading those who walk in the moonlight's glow to things of great importance.
The moon goddess? Don't all people here worship the Tsaritsa?
Although Nod-Krai lies on Snezhnaya's border regions, the people here have held their own unique beliefs since time immemorial. As I mentioned, Everything in this land shares a deep connection with the moon and the sky above.
Now that she said it like that, it kind of sounds as if Nod-Krai was supposed to be every Slavic nation except Russia. Poland, Ukraine, maybe even Bulgaria. Everyone that is close to Russia and who Russia would want to take over, but they are still different countries, you know? That would rather avoid being taken over by Russia.
The beliefs of the Frostmoon Scions seem to date back to the civilization of the angels. According to the documents in my database, even the 7 Archons did not exist at that time.
Wow! So the origin of their beliefs goes back even further than the Archon War?
Correct. At some point, you may come across some statues of their goddess. The Frostmoon Scions carved these as well.
Oh.
Hey! Looks like she's floating away!
I suggest you follow her. The probability of an ordinary person encountering a Kuhegki lies in the single digits. Many here consider them heralds of good fortune.
But they basically work the same as regular cities. Got treasure.
Is this a travel guide? Huh. It actually led us to something useful.
Mimi's Brunner's Books Investment Portfolio. What is Mimi's Brunner? It doesn't sound something I could say. A bookstore provides not only knowledge but also hope. Investment involves risk, for sure, but word is that a successful investor in this portfolio has bade farewell to their days of hard labor at the harbor and embarked on a journey across the world. Let's wish this lucky traveler all the best. If you're also interested in this investment portfolio, don't miss out. Speranza's Wheel of Fortune. If you think that all Speranza is famous for is its delicious spread of hot dogs, you'd be mistaken. Don't miss the Wheel of Fortune on the side of the shop. It's a classic even with the local crowd. Never mind that it looks like a repurposed roulette from the flagship. Just spin to win. In any case, spin the wheel and when it stops, Hot Dog will tell you your fortune. What? Eye-catching and mouth-watering sugar sculptures. With deft hands, Hunajata sculpts a honey-laced syrup into fantastical shapes. These vibrant pieces of sugar art add a veritable dash of sweetness and light to Nasha Town's days. Take one bite and you're sure to find these sculptures even sweeter than the sculpture's serene smile. But don't spend too long admiring them. These treats are best eaten while fresh. Enthusiastic researchers for reasons unknown. Fontaine Research Institute researcher Liuba has drifted into Nasha Town and started conducting alarmingly abstract experiments, but for those intrepid enough to lend her a hand with her studies, you might just stumble upon rewards just as unorthodox as her methods.
Are there any particular points of interest?
It all looks pretty interesting to Paimon. If we have time, she'd love to see... pretty much everything.
Recalibrating route. If we keep following the current path, we will arrive at an area of scenic beauty. From there, we will be able to identify both the Adventurers Guild and several must-visit specialty stores.
Yikes! Why is Paimon suddenly getting the feeling that if she doesn't step it up soon, Ineva's gonna put her out of a job? Town actually looks pretty big from here. Feels a bit different than Paimon imagined, though.
Which aspects in particular deviated from your expectations?
Well, Paimon keeps hearing people describe Nod-Krai as an adventurer's paradise. So she kind of thought it'd be a bit more picture perfect somehow.
According to legend, there was indeed an era of peace in Nod-Krai's past, the Age of the Fae. Tales of those ancient heroes are still told today. One of the most well-known is that of the Lantern Fae. This individual performed many good deeds for Nod-Krai. The present-day Lightkeeper's nightly lantern patrols are, in part, a tribute to their memory. But then, one day...
What happened?
There came a devastating abyssal calamity that swept across Nod-Krai, and for a time it was left desolate. Heartbroken by what had become of the land they had so cherished, that Fae extinguished their light, just as the abyss had extinguished all hope. Nowadays, the paradise people speak of is more of an aspiration, or an irony, perhaps.
An irony?
Today, no official authority governs Nod-Krai. In theory, at least, it is somewhere a person can do whatever they wish, and become whoever they want to be.
So it's lawless paradise. So it's the paradise of freedom.
The Adventurers Guild is just over there, in Nasha Town's central plaza, and the flagship tavern is over that way.
Hey, what's that building over there? You know, the biggest, tallest one.
That is Aino's Boom and Blast Kuvaki energy cannon. It gets activated when the wild hunt threat level outside Nasha Town reaches a certain threshold. But according to the scan I just ran, the energy cannon appears to be malfunctioning, likely due to a recent discharge.
The wild hunt? Isn't that the abyssal calamity you mentioned that's specific to Nod-Krai?
Does it pose a great threat to the people living here?
It is a phenomenon that has been occurring for several centuries now. Yet the time and location of wild hunt attacks are seemingly random. At first, it was more of an old wives' tale that adults used to scare children. If you don't start behaving, kid, some night, the wild hunt's gonna come for you. Listen, do you hear that? That weeping in the fog? Those are the cries of a young woman being dragged away.
Why does it sound familiar?
You're saying people actually hear things like that?
It sounds like something I may even hear it here.
I have not witnessed enough wild hunt attacks to give a statistically sound answer. But the oldest legends say that all people saw was the ghostly shadow of a woman in the mist. It wasn't until later that it became a full-blown calamity. Abyssal monsters and all.
A woman?
Oh, when you put it like that, Paimon's really gotta hand it to Aino. Not only did she repair you, but she's even built a giant cannon to keep the wild hunt at bay.
Absolutely. Aino is very impressive indeed. Anyway, according to my schedule, it is time I took you over to the flagship.
Oh, sure. After all, we shouldn't keep Varka waiting. Well, Paimon's not sure if he'll actually show up at the bar this early.
Have faith in the people of Mondstadt, Paimon. As far as they are concerned, any o'clock is a bar o'clock.
You're right about that.
Any o'clock is bar o'clock.
Isn't this the Adventurers Guild? Why isn't anyone here? Does that mean that Catherine and Nod-Krai actually gets to clock out? Anyway, let's come back later.
Wait, he's squatting on a chair! This man is a Slav. Even music is a bit Slavic. A bit. Sitting on the floor, sitting on the chair in the weird way. True Slavs spotted. He even has animations like a typical Slav. I feel like I went in the wrong direction.
You're not even looking for work, are you?
Uh-huh. Ah, here is the entrance to the
Here we are, the flagship.
Oh, this lady has an unusual hairstyle. She has braids.
Varka told us to meet him here in his letter, right? Let's see. Varka? Varka!
No matches, I identified.
Huh. So he isn't here after all. Oh, guess we never did actually say we'd be arriving today. Hey, why don't we go ask the owner? If what they say is true, Varka's drinking prowess must have left quite the impression.
Also, it's funny, someone pointed out that Varka is named in the same way as alcohol that you can buy in Poland, and I can't stop thinking about it. The only difference is one letter. The sound is the same.
Huh? Well, well. If it isn't the ineffable Ineffa.
Demian.
Hello there, Demian.
You know each other?
Of course! Ineffa's a regular here at the flagship.
So robots are into booze too?
Not at all. The energy conversion efficiency of alcoholic drinks is very low, and most of them are full of impurities. Still, I can affirm that your berries and fried meat deserve a solid 9.12 out of 10. It has Aino's approval too.
Funny that you should mention that. While you were away in Natlan, Varka would come in here every day to pick up a serving of berries and fried meat for Aino.
Why everyone is wearing those sweaters?
Aww. He must have been worried sick that she wasn't eating properly on account of being so hung up about Ineffa being gone.
Actually it's 'cause Varka found out that Aino went wild after Ineffa left, gorging herself on snacks she normally couldn't get her hands on. So it was more worry that she wasn't getting a balanced diet. I think I might have just put my foot in it. Anyway, since you're back from Natlan, these two must be the ones Varka mentioned. The Traveler and Paimon, yes?
Yep, that's us. So, from the sounds of it, you must be a close friend of Varka's too.
Varka? Goes without saying. After all, he's the only one around here who's ever managed to stay standing after 10 rounds of the roulette special.
Paimon can't believe he's made such a name for himself. Though, guess it's hardly surprising how.
Do you know where he's now?
Right now? Must be somewhere near Anvantinjarvi. That's quite far from here.
How did he pronounce this?
Huh? Where's that?
It's a lake in the northern part of Nod-Krai. Word reached him of trouble brewing around those parts, so he took his knights to check it out.
Oh. So, we missed him?
Typical monster, coming and going like the wind.
Varka knew you'd say that. So he specifically told me to make sure you stayed here and enjoyed yourselves. He sends his assurances that everything's under control.
Well, if he's that confident, guess our only option is to accept. Anyway, it's not like there's any special cause for concern. He is the Grand Master, after all.
Exactly. Plus, not only has he booked you into our finest room, he's paid for it in advance, too.
Oh.
Whoa! It's so generous of him! We might not have met yet, but Paimon's got a feeling that we'll get along with Varka like a house on fire.
Oh, and by the way, he also asked me to serve up a portion of berries and fried meat for Ineffa. That was prepaid as well.
Thank you.
No, thank you. I'm the one who should be grateful for your business.
Traveler, Paimon, why don't you go ahead and drop off your luggage? I can use this time to go pick up some components that Aino asked me to bring back.
Sure thing. Besides, now that we've got ourselves a map, once we're done unpacking, we might as well go for a stroll ourselves. Why don't we meet up again later?
Oh. So you no longer require navigational assistance?
No worries, we should be fine. We've got a rough idea of our way around town, so Paimon's reasonably confident we shouldn't get too lost.
Thank you. This translates into an approximate time saving of 30%, meaning I will be able to see Aino about 45 minutes earlier than previously projected.
Oh, right. You must miss her a lot, too. In that case, we better get a move on.
A drink? Or some information? Either way, I'd be happy
For
to
starters, I recommend you drink less.
I recommend you drink less. Oh. Hotel.
Feels pretty nice having someone sort out our food and lodging for us, huh?
Why is everything made of metal?
But is this really the flagship's best room? It's pretty big, make no mistake, but it looks a little worn out, right? Though, to be perfectly honest, that feels right at home with everything else we've seen of Nasha Town.
Town built among ruins.
You mean it's got something to do with Nod-Krai's history? Oh, that makes sense. But what exactly was this calamity? Oh, should we try the berries and fried meat too? Paimon's getting hungrier and hungrier every time someone mentions it.
Oh. Ooh. Oh.
Oh, sorry about that. Paimon wasn't watching where she was going.
Please, there's no need to apologize. If anything, I'm the one who should be sorry. Clearly, I shouldn't have gotten lost in my thoughts in the middle of a hallway.
He apologized. So he's a nice guy.
Wait a sec. Are you staying in the room next to ours?
Ah, quite the perceptive one, I see. First things first, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kirill Chudamirovich Flintz, but please, just call me Flintz.
Oh my god! This is such an awful pronunciation! Holy moly! It's not English, we don't have ch sound on this, unless... No, I don't think it's the ch sound here. His name is Kirill Hudomirovich Flintz. That's the proper pronunciation. Hudomirovich is like... Hudomir is a name. Hudomirovich is a patronymic, which means that he's named after his father. And also his name's father comes from the word Hudo, which means slim, simply. I don't know what Kirill is about because from what I know, Kirill is an Ukrainian name. I can quickly check though, the etymology of Kirill. Kirill comes from the Greek name Kyrillos, which derives from another Greek word Kyrios, Lord. There are many variant forms of the name Cyril, Kirill, Kirill, Kirilos, Kirilo, Kirilo. But it is Ukrainian form of the Greek name. Though he has 2 L, I think the Ukrainian version would have 1 L actually. So his name is Kirill Hudomirovich Flintz. Hudomirovich is at the end, the ch sound, but not at the start. It's not how the language works. It's not Chudomirovich, it's Hudomirovich. It's different sound. Completely. Now I am appalled.
Whoa, that's an impressively long name for sure.
Ah, is that so? Names like mine ought to have been fairly common in Snezhnaya, at least in the past.
Yeah, because...
Would I be correct then to assume that the 2 of you are travelers in this land?
That makes sense because Snezhnaya, whatever, is based on Russia, and Russia also has patronymics, and many Slavic languages used to have patronymics or still use them.
Yep, you sure would be. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We've been to a bunch of nations already, but we only just arrived in Nod-Krai today.
What a rare honor it is to meet such worldly travelers.
Are you here for travel too?
If only I had the time to spare. No, I'm just staying the night.
Oh, so you're here for business?
That's certainly one way to put it. I'm a Ratnik of Nod-Krai, normally stationed near the burial grounds to the north. My sole cause for being here today was to repair this lantern of mine.
Ratnik. I feel like I know this word. Ah, yeah. It's a word for a type of warrior. Modular infantry. Kind of like a soldier, kind of. That's not a direct translation. Just warrior soldier would suffice, I guess. There's something off about that lantern.
Burial grounds?
Your surprise is entirely understandable. Most people cannot even begin to fathom the idea of a life surrounded by tombstones and decay. But if you've heard of the calamitous abomination that is the Wild Hunt, you'll know that in their wake they bring a host of souls tainted by abyssal filth. That then is why we are stationed by the burial grounds, to hold the line where it is most vulnerable.
Makes sense. Also, Loki sounds as if he was a type of D&D priest, but not using the power of the god, more like power of the lantern.
Oh, so it's all about fighting against the abyss. Oh, sounds like a tough job.
I thank you for your concern. But in truth, I've long since grown used to it. In fact, I like to think it rather suits me. If anything, I'd say I prefer the peace and quiet of a graveyard to the hustle and bustle of urban life.
Paimon sort of gets it now. But even so, she's still pretty sure she could never get used to living in a graveyard herself. For one thing, she'd be too scared to fall asleep at night.
Oh, I assure you, there's no need to worry on that account. The kind of ghosts you find in cemeteries aren't too big on talking. But even when they do, they're usually far more discreet than the living. Well, would you look at that? Who'd have thought we'd end up chatting this long? Must have a lot in common, huh? Forgive me, but I must excuse myself, for the time of my appointment draws near. And in terms I'm sure you'll understand, a lanternless Ratnik is like a mapless traveler. A serious conundrum indeed.
Oh, sure. In that case, you go right ahead. We won't keep you any longer.
Not at all. Should the opportunity present itself, I'd gladly continue our conversation another time. You're always welcome to come visit my grave. The grave I stand watch over. Your visit would bring much-needed light to that place of final rest.
My grave.
Right. Well, if we get the chance.
All those deadly puns are funny. Especially because they scare Paimon.
Then allow me to wish you a traditional Ratnik's farewell. See you by the graveside.
Ugh. Jeez. What a weirdo.
He was far nicer than all hate and Paimon.
Not to badmouth him at all. In fact, he seemed pretty cultured, but at the same time, kinda spooky? Must be all that time he spent around graveyards.
I wish they actually hired a voice actor who knew how to pronounce Slavic names. Because now I'm sad that they pronounced his name wrong. Now I am sad and I can't stand this. Did you notice anything strange about his lantern?
His lantern? No, not really. You mean, 'cause it was broken?
Like, there was something inside.
Huh. Guess you've always had a nose for stuff like this. If you're worried, you can always ask him the next time we cross paths.
Sure thing, guess that will be by the graveside.
Hey, don't you start spouting all that weird stuff too.
But it's funny. It's a
It's so noisy.
dead humor.
Back in my day, we'd... It's so noisy here. Back in my day, we'd... It's so noisy here. Back in my day, we'd... It's so noisy here. Back in my day, we'd... A drink? Or some information?
Paimon almost forgot something super important.
Spit it out then.
Were we gonna go try out the berries and fried meat?
Must have left that craving by the graveside.
But now, heading all the way way back to the flagship feels like such a waste.
Please, accept today's boon. Come night or day, may the blessings of the moon goddess shine down upon you.
Hey, did they specifically make this quest so I would meet the two characters that are actually on the banner?
Huh? What's going on over there?
Looks like they're handing out food.
Wait, free food? Wow, the people here are so nice! Quick, let's grab some too. Paimon's super curious what their food tastes like.
Moonlight illuminates the path before you, travelers from afar.
Huh? How'd you know we were travelers?
Just now were a song the birds in the sky, singing of your wanderings. You are no ordinary guests, it seems.
The birds and the... what now?
Forgive me. I should not have laid the words of others out as a welcome mat for our very first meeting. You, too, must be wondering who I am. I am Lauma, moon chanter of the Frost Moon Scions. Please, as do our followers and other passers-by, accept today's boon.
Happy to oblige. Paimon's name is Paimon, and this here is the traveler. Thanks so much for sharing your yummy food with us. We'll take one each.
You have our sincere gratitude.
Think nothing of it. These fruits were the finest we found, delicacies gathered in the wake of the morning dew. It is my hope that partaking of them may lift your spirits to heights anew.
The finest you found? Wow! That sure is kind of you, but wouldn't you want to keep those for yourselves?
The first fruit of the harvest must be placed upon the moonlight altar, not as an offering to the gods, but as a spark for lost hunters. For it is the blade of the starving that darkness most easily corrupts. As perhaps you have already heard, we Frost Moon Scions revere and worship the moon goddess. We believe that together, virtue and compassion are the shining light that will lead us all out of the long, dark night. And now, with tides of haughty Fatui swarming into Nod-Krai, driven by greed and greed alone, more than ever before, we must all unite under the banner of virtue.
Huh! Look who it is again. Those unsufferably kind-hearted Frost Moon Scions. Got enough for us too?
Why are you so mean, man?
That's right! 2 servings each! We're starving over here!
The Fatui! After what you've been doing to our sacred statues, how dare you even show your faces?
Wilhelmina, bestow today's boon upon our guests.
You hear that? No slacking now. We'll have the very best you got.
But, my lady, they...
Please, you two, accept this meal. But remember this. Kindness is the first lantern left to guide those who stumble in ignorance.
Come again?
Let me finish. But should they still refuse to follow the moonlit path, then by our frosted blades shall we show them its shadow.
Ooh, did she just threaten the guy?
You!
Hey, look who it is.
Whatever. Just you wait. We'll be coming for you next. Huh? Where's the meat? Who wants to eat this garbage?
Those stooges really are the worst.
Stooges.
Ever since they came to Nod-Krai with all their weird equipment and built that so-called experimental design bureau, our lives have been turned completely upside down.
Judging from how they reacted just now, it seems the Fatui already know who you are.
Old grudges die hard.
Well, we have gotten in their way in pretty much every nation we visited, so we're probably at the top of their blacklist by now.
I see. Then, on behalf of the Frost Moon Scions, I thank you for the goodwill you have shown us.
Why thank me?
Because if they had gotten ahead of themselves just now, I'm sure you would have stepped in to help. Just as the birds and beasts put it, your arrival heralds joy to us all. Besides, for a weary traveler far from home, what better respite than to bathe in the moonlight? You will always be welcome at the Frost Moon Enclave, the place we call our home.
Thanks for your kind invitation.
May we meet again in the moon's gentle glow.
These are delicious! So refreshingly fresh! Those two Vtuber wouldn't know a good thing if it came up and bit them on the shoulder. Looks like Anefa isn't done with her shopping yet, and the Adventurers Guild is still empty. Where should we head next?
I must say that that guy's reaction about a lack of meat is very, very typical for the regions here. People just can't live without some meat. Why don't we follow them up in travel guide?
Good idea! Wouldn't want to let the Kuhenki down after all. Let's see. Okay, Paimon's got our route all figured out. So, all that's left to say is, don't fall behind. This is Nuts and Nuts. It's mostly a fruit shop, but there's a crafting bench too. This is the Speranza, one of the travel guide's recommended restaurants. All the waiters here are kids.
Wait, what? This is child abuse!
This is the Vesnitsi Prolegia greenhouse. Apparently, their flowers are all made of metal, so they'll never wilt away. And this is the Rossum Workshop. If you ever need a weapon made, this is the place to go. And over here, they've got a super tall observation deck. Whoa! Take a look at that! You can see really far out into the distance. That way's north, and that looks like something built by the Vtuber? And then over there to the west, that must be the place Lauma mentioned, where the Frost Moon Scions live. So, what'd you think? Even if Anefa kinda stole her limelight earlier, this just goes to prove that Paimon's own tour guiding skills aren't too shabby either, right?
Do not quite enough level. You're the best, Paimon.
She sure is. It'd take hundreds of years of practice to beat the best tour guide in all of Tibet. Huh? Look! There must be someone at the Adventurers Guild now. There's already a line forming outside. Looks like we'll finally be able to ask about your spaceship. Oh, or was there anywhere else you wanted to stop by first?
As a matter of fact, one of the storefront signs caught my eye.
Where? Which one are you... Oh, now you mention it, Paimon's noticed it too. Ugh, better not be who she thinks it is. Anyway, where we go first is completely up to you. Either the Adventurers Guild, or that suspicious-looking shop. A word of warning, though. If we step into that shop, be sure to keep a very close eye on your Mora. Lucky us! The line seems to be gone now. Come on, let's go say hi to Catherine. Hey, Catherine, we meet again.
How ridiculous.
Huh?
They often say that mortals, shackled by their own flesh and blood, may fail to perceive the truth of this world, even when it is right beneath their very noses. Yet I had not expected to have the pleasure to witness such heights of absurdity firsthand.
Okay, rude.
But Paimon must have gotten the wrong person. At second glance, you do seem a bit younger than Catherine, and you certainly sound a lot less friendly.
A creator might forgive ignorance, but being mistaken for one of my own creations is beyond all pardon. Look very closely, for standing before you is none other than Marionette, 7th of the Fatui Harbingers.
Oh, Sandrone.
A Harbinger?
Why are you even here? And more importantly, will you be the one handing out commissions from here on out? So all the Catrines were made by marionettes. Marionette. Does that mean the Fatui have been watching our every move? But the guild itself hasn't done anything shady, and Catherine has only ever helped us. Better just stay alert going forward.
Today's encounter is merely a courtesy call. A friendly warning, if you will. You interfered with my work once before, with that little robot. I let it slide. After all, it was nothing more than a distraction, a side project at best. But we are in Nod-Krai now, and as such, I strongly advise you not to stand in the Fatui's way. Otherwise, the next time we meet, I might just have to drop all this meaningless etiquette.
Oh, please. You've got some nerve coming out with barely veiled threats like that. You're the one stirring things up here.
Oh, perhaps you have misunderstood. Just because Nod-Krai lacks a ruler at present, that does not mean it should not be ruled. We Fatui are simply establishing a new order.
Me rolling my eyes very hard.
Yeah, right. More like shady experiments, judging by your massive creepy research facility.
I I've said what I came to say. What you do next, only you can decide. So why don't you start by using your already limited processing capacity to calculate your even more limited options?
Rude?
And, being the refined young lady that I am, I shall indulge you just this once. Ad Astra Abasask. Welcome to Nod-Krai, Dominion of the Fatui.
Ugh! Paimon's so mad right now! How can anyone so obviously evil be so annoyingly self-righteous? But if a Fatui Harbinger is here to greet us in person, that can only mean one thing.
That they have been keeping a very close eye on us, indeed.
We'll have to be extra careful from here on out. Paimon hates feeling like she's being watched. Hey! The real Catherine's back!
Ad Astra Abyssosque. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. How may I help? I will do everything I can to assist you.
Oh, you're so much nicer to talk to, Catherine. Please don't leave us again, okay?
Hmm? Ad Astra. Ad Astra.
Have you any awesome commissions for me? Any news? Huh. You've come at just the right time. I have a handbook that the guild would like to present to veteran adventurers such as yourself. Could it be official Teyvat cookbook? Unfortunately, it isn't. Oh. Oh. The mirrors, the maze, and the tower. As you can see, this handbook contains information powerful enemies were facing. You can make good use of it. I'm sure it will be a great help in your adventures. Of course, you're welcome to come back anytime if you need to check on any information.
Ad Astra.
Okay, any news?
Ah, Traveler. You have come at just the right time. I have something for you.
A letter for help or a clue to some treasure? An escort commission or a search and rescue?
You're certainly very familiar with the kind of work we do. But I'm afraid this has nothing to do with any of the above commissions. Please take this brand new Adventurers Guild notebook.
But I already have the Adventurer's Handbook.
The Adventurer Handbook is for recording details of your completed commissions and intel on all sorts of monsters. Whereas this notebook is for recording the marvelous people and wonderful events you encounter on your travels.
Oh. That actually sounds kind of useful.
I hope it will be of help to you. Anyway, that's all for now. My commission is complete. Safe travels, Traveler. Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Travel accounts. A chic and reliable notebook, more than sufficient to record all you might wish to. Whether countryside rumors, folk legends, or anecdotal tales of your companions, these scraps and snippets all serve as proof of your journey. What do you mean, make a wish? Ah, this is anecdote chronicles. Okay. Okay, that's something different. Okay, get it. Never mind. Oh. Why are you staring at them? Did you never see them? It was so cute! That Melusine was just staring at Lauma as if she was some fascinating creature.
Please, here you go. And if you ever need anything else, don't forget to make the great Lord Sangama Bay your first port of call.
Where is police? Can I call the police?
Oh dear. So it is the real deal.
Of course it's the real deal. Everything you'll find here is 110% real, meaning every one of my deals is as real as a deal can... Wait a minute. Well, if it isn't my two most valued clients!
Long time no see, Dory. Set up a branch all the way up here, Nod-Krai now.
And with no small thanks to your munificent patronage. Come. How could you just sneak into Nod-Krai like this without telling your dear Lord Sangama Bay? If I'd known earlier, I would have made an absolute pulled out all the stops to ensure that your boat ride over was as comfortable as humanly possible.
Mm-hmm. Why her animations are suddenly so quick?
Thank the Archons we didn't tell you.
Oh, come now. You know as well as anyone how impeccably and conscientiously above board I am when it comes to doing business. regardless of whether that's true or not, the main issue here is that we had no idea you had a branch in Nod-Krai.
A clever merchant always has a backup plan, or two, or three up their sleeves. As the saying goes, a rabbit with many burrows fears not the hunter's arrows. A merchant with stores galore hears no debtors at the door. Since you're both here in Nod-Krai, would you care for some of my finest local souvenirs? Whatever you're looking for, I have it. Or if it's Sumeru you're missing, I've got that covered too.
We literally just arrived. Do we look like we're on the hunt for tourist trinkets to take back for our friends?
My, your high-minded tastes never cease to impress. In that case, I know just the thing. You must be on the hunt for something like this?
What's that? Your hat?
Information, of course. Information about Nod-Krai, locked securely in the otherwise impenetrable vaults of the Lord Sangamabe's brilliant mind.
Now you mention it, that is actually what we're after.
I knew it! I just knew you'd appreciate the value of my wares. On the back of all our pleasant dealings in the past, I'll even take a hit by throwing in some insider info for free.
Wow. You sure are feeling uncharacteristically generous today.
What do you mean by uncharacteristically? I am the most generous person forget it. Anyway, the long and the short of it is this. The moment I set up shop in Nod-Krai, it struck me how many different factions there were, all competing against each other for power and influence. Well, as they say, there's no time for business like a crisis. Things got even more turbulent after the Fatui pulled down 2 ancient moons' remnants. People began to catch a whiff of the coming chaos. And the more troubled the waters, the greater the potential profit.
Not at all sorry to interrupt, but we're not here for Mora.
Oh, really? But surely it was the tales of an adventurer's paradise that brought you here. The chance to take your very own slice of all the latest and greatest business opportunities? In that case, what would you like to know about?
Wait, I was not listening to what she was saying. I now have to read it. Information will not cry. Competing factions. Things got even more turbulent after the Fatui pulled down 2 ancient moons' remnants. People began to catch a whiff of the coming chaos, and the more troubled the waters, the greater the potential profit. Okay. What can you tell me about the Frost Moon Scions?
The Frost Moon Scions? You mean the people who believe in the Moon Goddess? They're not a bad bunch. It's just, well, they have such simple tastes. No luxuries, no indulgences, no nothing. Trying to earn a little more from that lot is like trying to squeeze blood from a stone. Still, things between them and the Fatui have gotten pretty tense. It's only a matter of time before the powder keg goes boom. And when that happens, that's when business will start to boom too.
Dory is a person who would be happy if the war actually happened, because she would get so much money from that war. She doesn't care about lives lost. She's getting rich. Why should she care? I hate her. Hate her. Where is the police? Someone arrest this person. Take her away from me. Please tell me about the Lightkeepers.
Oh, they're an organization set up to keep the locals safe. Apparently, they have a long and glorious history, and they're made up entirely of volunteers. But seriously, a volunteer organization in Nod-Krai? This place is hardly a magnet for noble hearts. No pay, all work. That's not a business model, and it's certainly not for me.
But it actually speaks a lot about Flint. He's doing this job not for the money, but he wants to protect everyone. Let's talk about the Fatui.
Everyone knows they're here for the Ancient Moon's remnants, but
not sure why they pulled them down in Nod-Krai of all places. Anyway, they've been acting mysterious enough, but if you ask me, that Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau of theirs up north hides secrets wilder still.
Tell me what you know about the Knights of Pavonis.
That bunch of booze-loving monsters? Ugh, don't even get me started. As fellow Outlanders, I thought they'd be easy pickings, but somehow, every single one of our business negotiations wound up at the flagship. I've done plenty of deals with heavy drinkers before, but those guys? I never once made it to the contract signing before blacking out. I'm getting flashbacks of the hangovers just thinking about it.
Oh god, oh my god! I was asking for some kind of police to arrest Dory, but this is funnier. Police out drinking Dory until she collapses and can swindle them. Would you know anything about the spaceship from the past?
What now? A spaceship? Nope, never heard of anything like that. Don't you two get involved in any big business here without so much as a heads up, you hear me? At the very least, consider letting me in as a key investor.
No. I have no more questions.
Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Sooner or later, you'll no doubt end up doing business with some other merchants in Nod-Krai. And someone's bound to mention a place called the Curatorium of Secrets. Listen to my advice. Do not, under any circumstances, go there, no matter how much trouble you're in.
The Curatorium of Secrets? What do they get up to there?
Just a place that handles all kinds of disputes. But the owner will charge you an absolute fortune, and she has a temper to match. Nothing like your friendly neighborhood, Lord Sangama Bay.
Why do I have a feeling that she's trying to scare us from competition?
You're not just saying that to stop your competition from undercutting you, right?
When did that little pipsqueak get so sharp? And after I gave them all that info for free just to win them over.
Knew it.
What do you mean? Of course not. I'm only thinking about your wallets. I mean, on behalf of your wallets.
You're really not convincing anyone, you know.
All right. Business is a cutthroat business. I won't argue with that. But I'm not lying about that boss lady. Not only did she make it into my top 3 people not to mess with in Nod-Krai, she's also in my top 3 people most eager to trade in favors.
Good, please arrest her.
Seriously? It feels like you're just bad-mouthing your rival now.
Fine. If you don't believe me, go see for yourselves. We might both be from Sumeru, but compared to hers, my conscience is so large, why, you could fill 3 whole palaces of Alcazar's array. But when you realize what I'm saying is true, don't say that good old Lord Sangama Bay didn't warn you.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Inefa.
Hello. I was just about to start tracking your whereabouts.
Did you manage to get everything Aino asked for?
I did. What about you? Do you need me to navigate or introduce any more places around town?
Not for now. We've seen most of it already. We probably need some time to process everything we've learned, though.
Any progress with the spaceship?
No. Catherine came back just now, so we asked her, but even she hasn't heard a thing.
one possible explanation is the vast stretch of time that has elapsed. Additionally, given the limited resources available in Nod-Krai, it is entirely plausible that the wreck was scrapped for parts, or even mistaken for a pile of broken machinery.
Aww.
I'm prepared for that possibility, but still, I can't just give up before we have even started.
Understood. In that case, why don't we go ask Aino together? After all, she was the one who salvaged me. Ancient dragon technology and all. If there really are any unusual parts floating around Nod-Krai, there's a high chance they've passed through her hands at some point or another.
Good point. And since you keep mentioning her, we're curious to meet this whiz-kid mechanic too.
Understood. Then I'll handle navigation as before. ETA at the Clink Clink Krumkake craft shop. 34 minutes ahead of schedule.
Uzetka! Remember the guy I was telling you about? Yes! They pronounced his name wrong. His own voice actor pronounced his name wrong. It was horrible. You know, he has the second name Hudomirovich. The voice actor pronounced it with ch at the start. And I'm like, no, this is not how it sounds. This is not how you say it. Chudomirovich? I cringed my face when I heard it. No, exactly! Insert the Darth Vader no meme here. No, yeah, exactly. This is horrible. I think he even said Kirill wrong. I can tell you why. Because Hoyoverse never ever hires voice actors from the parts of the world that they are trying to represent. Why should they hire some voice actors from Slavic countries? Why? When they can just hire English speakers who can't even pronounce the sound good. I was willing to forgive them mispronouncing Snezhnaya all the time, because Snezhnaya, the country based on Russia, is actually pronounced Snezhny, which is similar to ours, Snezhny, very, very similar. But every character was pronouncing it wrong, and I was willing to forgive that, because every other character was not from that country. But there was like only maybe one character that was from there and also said it wrong, but most of the voice actors are English speakers only, or double speakers, but not of the any Slavic language. Like at most, you know, Spanish English or Japanese English or something. But it's not the first time. When we were in Sumeru, they also didn't hire voice actors that would pronounce the Sumerian names, right? Why should they represent the names correctly when they can just not? Emotional damage is real. I'm suffering. That's why when we are playing Wuthering Waves, I am happy. Because Kuro actually...
Something you wish to report? Go on.
Kuro actually hires people with accents. You hear Zani, she has very hot accent. I am not sure from where her voice actress is. But when I hear the accent, it sounded at least as if it could be from the region based on Italy. Disgust exactly. No Chudomirovichov mi tu. Hudomirovich, Kirill. His name is Kirill. the only saving grace with that character is that hopefully they will keep with his last name, meaning Flins, and they will keep referring to him as Flins, and they will forget the other two names and stop mispronouncing them all the time.
What could the children be up to?
Yes, higher other accent.
Never mind.
Chudomirovich, my ass. Yeah, it sounds as if he was living in Chad. That's a stupid joke, but it sounds like that.
That's weird. Why isn't it responding?
The tides of Kuvaki affect everything in Nod-Krai. So much so that many creatures have evolved a kind of dependency upon it, growing stronger or weaker as it waxes and wanes. This little animal must have been caught here unprepared.
So you're saying we need to use Kuvaki? Paimon will leave it to you guys then. Don't be scared. We'll get you out of there soon. I mean, Inefa is a machine, but yeah. Does it mean that we all are machines?
Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.
Oh, it worked! Off you go now, little one. Don't go getting yourself caught again.
The resting beach face mechanics. Yes, voice actor for Paimon changed. So you do remember. I thought you forgot this game entirely. The previous voice actor was a non-binary disabled person, and they left. Because Hoyoverse didn't want to make Genshin Impact into a union project. I don't know exactly how it works in America, but apparently it was important to the voice actors there to make Genshin to a union project. And when then they didn't, the actor left. And they hired someone else. I just cannot get myself to be interested in these games. Oh no. How can you not be interested in those games? I know the gacha is like annoying, but you can just ignore the gacha and enjoy the lore. We are in the land of the moon. There is a moon goddess. Do you know that they actually asked Aurora to sing a song for this region? And she did? We are also looking for a spaceship in which our main character apparently came to this land, and we can't find it because, well, we don't remember where it was. I have my Chinese gays, I know. And I have my Chinese gays who are also Greek, because that is Chinese game that is emulating Greece. At the moment. But you know what I mean. The gacha is annoying, but the lore is deep and interesting, and is about moons and goddesses and dragons interpreted completely differently than in the West. You don't have to kill them. The dragons were like super smart. They had space travel technology or something. It's a lot. I like lore. I live on lore. I am fed by lore. I breathe lore. Did you see my account online where I can't shut up about Dragon Age? That's me. That's me talking about lore. You can't stop me. Overwhelmingly lot. Yeah, I mean the game is kinda long. But you know, the regular single player game would be finished long ago. The fact that they're updating it kinda makes it cool because you are kinda fed new content. So it's not dead. Though I got scared when they said that they want to turn Genshin Impact into 20 years of content. Like, how? Will I become a grandma playing video games? On this game alone? I started it when I was 26 or 27. So I am already playing it for years. No, I think I started it even before that. I think I started it... Wait. I think it came out in 2019. No, it actually went out in September 2020. So I'm already playing it 5 years. So I was right, I started it at 26. Ah yes, Iron Folk.
Here we are. The place Aino and I call home.
I guess Nod-Krai is a bit Slavic, a bit Ireland. I mean, did you see Polish people in Ireland? Did you see Irish people in Poland? They're basically clones. Clowns.
Whoa! So many machines that Paimon's never even seen before. And then there's all these little robots. Did Aino build them all?
That is correct. It looks like Aino has created 3 more little bots since I've been gone.
Aww. Well, you were gone for quite a bit. She must have missed you.
There's a lot of Slavs in Ireland. You know, that is another, like, 2 nations that are our very close twins. Irish people and Greek people.
I missed her too. I want her to see what I've become.
Let's not keep her waiting any longer then. Come on!
At least culturally.
I know. I'm back.
Oh, about the pocztowy thing. My friend from a lore server suggested that it may be coming from the word for poczta, which is like a military term, like fighting on the front lines kind of thing. But I was like, well, if they were trying to go for that, then they completely made it wrong. Because then they would have to name that attack for pocztowy demon spear, because in our language you can't just cut out part of the word. It changes meaning. So either he's just a very, very, very combat-oriented delivery man, or they wrongly named his attack. He also, when we met him at the hotel, he said that he is a ratnik, which is a military term. Or like a soldier or something. I hope he's a delivery guy. Well, he belongs to a faction in Nod-Krai that is named Lightkeepers, and they are fighting with the invasion of abyssal monsters called Wild Hunt. Which is also funny because it reminds me of the Witcher series. Because the Witcher also has Wild Hunt, and the Wild Hunt comes from something Slavic. I just can't recall from where. I know it must have some root in Slavic mythology, I just don't remember what it was. Or Sapkowski just made it up. Anyway. He's just a postman! Postman soldier, I guess. Animo girl can. We need it.
Ineffa? You're back significantly earlier than I expected. Like a whole 30 minutes at least.
She is not happy that she is meeting us because she was busy stuffing her face with snacks she shouldn't be eating. Anyway, Animo girl Geralt would be like, have white hair, long hair, you know, either flowy, like, or in a ponytail, and wouldn't have a scar because no, women can't have scars on their faces, and would have huge bazingas that are doing boing, boing, boing all the time. And would wield swords bigger than herself. That's true, that's real.
Everything went very smoothly, which saved me quite a bit of time, so I... I know. Could you turn around for a moment?
No, she can't. She has her face full of snacks.
I know.
She sounds like a mother that just caught her kid red-handed.
I've been on my best behavior the whole time you've been gone.
Uh-huh. The proof of the crime is right there.
She's got chocolate all over her mouth.
I know. While I was away, did you strictly abide by my tailor-made snack intake schedule?
No.
Oh, of course I did. 1 whole cake, 1 crumb cupcake, and 1 pack of chocolates a day, right?
That's a lot. That's a lot. Like, I know that I myself can eat entire box of ptasie mleczka, if I really crave it, and I can eat one per day. But this is like cake. I don't know what crumb cake is. And chocolate. Chocolate, you can eat a whole chocolate one day, but also cake? Where does it all go?
It was either a cake or a krumkake or a pack of chocolates per day.
Aha, so only one of those per day. I thought she was permitted to eat all three, and I was like, how, why, when?
Oh, shoot.
When did you finish the snack stash I left for you?
Literally just earlier today.
Crumb cake. Yeah, I wonder if it's a name for another type of cake. I just don't know what it is.
Let me just go run a scan on that.
I meant today, a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
And then you restocked an entire week's worth on your own initiative?
2 weeks worth.
Hmm.
Why does Paimon feel like the roles in this household are pretty much the opposite of what she imagined?
Calculation complete. Aino's recommended snack calorie intake for the next 4 weeks. 0.
Oh no, poor child.
No fair! You're a meanie, Nefa.
This is what happens when you break an agreement.
Oh, come on! Don't do this to me! I only ate a teeny bit extra every day. Just a teensy bit extra.
Mm-hmm.
That is objectively not a teensy bit extra.
Seriously? If you'd only arrived half an hour later, I would have had everything cleaned up and you wouldn't have noticed a thing. But now that I think about it, you even said you'd come back a bit earlier than you did, so I wouldn't have to worry.
They added tears to the game. Now they can cry.
But then, you were away so long, and I was so worried about you. And that's the only reason I even...
You were stress eating, or are you trying to pull on the emotional strings right now?
Oh.
I know. I am very sorry to have kept you waiting. I'm back now.
Aww. She's like her mom.
Welcome home.
She's like her mom.
Oh. So, will I be able to keep eating snacks as usual now?
No.
Negative. Okay. Well, given that I am later than I initially projected, I'll let it slide. But just this once.
Genius, baby! Like, she found Inefa, repaired her, gave her a new core, and basically, so it's kinda, does it count as making your own mom? Even if she was already made, you just needed to fix her?
Thanks, Inefa! You're the best!
I know. Allow me to introduce.
It's the honorary knight and Paimon! I know. Uncle Varka talks about you guys all the time.
Speaking of which, I didn't realize that his name was actually a beer. Till now. Till someone online said it, and I was like, oh yeah, you're right. Anyway, he's from Mondstadt. Which Mondstadt is like kinda Germany / Netherlands. And we still didn't meet the guy, because he, like usual, isn't sitting in one place. That guy needs to take a break. Or maybe shouldn't. He's spending too much time at the bar, though.
Nice to meet you, Aino. Inefa's told us all about you, too.
The Wee-Skid Mechanic, Inefa's nearest and dearest.
Huh? Really? She actually said that about me? Well, she's not wrong. Oh yeah, so, you're here to see Uncle Varka, right? A couple of days ago, he suddenly said he had to head out on business, and that he might not be back for a while. He asked me to let you know if I saw you.
Speaking of which, on my Instagram, I started seeing like pictures with Varka and Flint's, and I'm like, okay, I don't know where this ship comes from because I don't think those guys ever met, but I dig it. I guess it was purely made because of the color scheme, because Varka is like blonde and brightly colored, and Flint is like purple. His best friend should be Shubr. Or Harnash. The Królewski. And his father should be named Budka.
Yeah, we heard about that at the flagship. Did he say what he was doing? Nope. Just told me to take good care of you guys and make sure you feel right at home. Oh, shoot. Please, take a seat.
At least him liking drinking alcohol kinda fits his name.
Do either of you need my help with anything? Anything at all? After all, I'm the head of this household.
Really?
Sure wouldn't know it from that snack tantrum she just threw.
Miss Aino, I wanted to ask you about a certain spaceship. Yay, because we're an alien! Game finally stopped avoiding the topic that we are actually an alien from another planet. Nod-Krai is a region that Hoyoverse added basically last minute because they realized that many players doesn't read readables and that they have to spell everything out to their face because they will be confused otherwise at the end of the game, so they created this entire region to spell it out to players. What they should know about the future. This entire region is about moons, moon lore, what happened long time ago, how the moons probably fell, I guess. That's important. And Slavic stereotype. Yeah, he is a Slavic stereotype, which is funny because he's German. So he is a Slavic stereotype. And a German stereotype because Germans also like beer. And Mondstadt is also named after a moon, which is sus. Like, Varka is in Nod-Krai, the land of the moons. And he comes from where? From Mondstadt. And what's it Mondstadt named after? A moon. And what is written at the bottom of the statue of the god of Mondstadt? Here lies the way to Celestia, the godly kingdom. What the fuck? What do you mean here lays the way? Is there like some kind of portal under the statue or something? I don't know. I want to know. Tell me now. I mean the game.
A spaceship, huh? From outside to that?
She even knows what a spaceship is?
Exactly. So, ring any bells? No.
Lol.
Oh, you sure? Nope means nope. Never seen the slightest trace of it. More specifically, by nope, I mean, I've never seen a single piece of tech in all of Nod-Krai that might have come from out of this world. Not in any new machines or in any old ones either.
I guess we should be happy because it means that nobody kinda took the spaceship apart within those 500 years. I feel like we can still have hope that it's whole somewhere.
What I know means is that your spaceship almost certainly has not been disassembled nor repurposed as parts for other machines.
Good.
Oh, so that's what she was getting at.
Yes.
Yep. I've taken apart pretty much all the fun stuff in this city at one point or another, but I don't recall ever seeing any components that were anywhere near that special. So, either your spaceship crashed somewhere it's never been found, or someone did find it and then hid it really, really well.
But who would even do something like that?
Beats me. Maybe someone who thought they could stash it away for a rainy day. Just like how I sometimes hide snacks in the...
She just told on herself.
Hmm.
You just revealed a crucial piece of information to Inepa.
Anyway, long story short, I definitely haven't seen anything like that. Besides, sounds like it would practically be ancient history by now. If anyone still has any leads on what really happened, it'd be the Frost Moon Scions.
The Frost Moon Scions?
Huh? Haven't heard of them yet? Didn't Inefa tell you about their rituals?
There wasn't enough time to delve deeper into their history and traditions.
What kind of rituals are we talking about?
I've never actually seen them myself, just heard bits and pieces here and there. They say that each of their moon chanters has had access to an ancient relic that lets them see the true past.
The true past? You mean they can see what really happened?
Not sure exactly how it's meant to work. I can't get my head around anything that can't be explained by either machines or science. And to tell you the truth, I don't like it much either.
Looks like we'll have to try our luck with the Frost Moon Scions.
Now that they said it like that, I wonder if seeing the true past has something to do with Irminsul's ability to rewrite memories. Because in this world there's a huge tree called Irminsul that basically is in charge of every information of this world. Every person exists recorded in Irminsul. And Irminsul can superimpose information on everyone. So it can technically erase something from history and change the information around it so people won't remember what happened or will remember it differently. The Irminsul can't erase what happened but can change history around it. Huh. Now that I think about it, that sounds suspiciously like history fictionologists. But history fictionologists have different goal. Irminsul is basically erasing every knowledge about the truth of this world, so regular people wouldn't know what actually happened. So I guess what Frostmoon Science have allows them to see the true information that may have been erased. So they don't have to rely on the changed information like sources, you know? Like imagine someone took all the books in the world and rewrote everything in it to erase some kind of information. And Frostmoon Science would be like those people who have like a special superpower that they can conjure the actual version of the book before it was erased. Before the information was erased from it and check it out, kinda. I think.
Aw, leaving so soon? Sure you don't want to hang out a little longer?
It's getting late, I know, and these two still need to head over to Hisi Island. It would not be convenient for them to linger much longer.
Aww. Alright then.
Don't worry. We'll be sure to drop in on you as often as we can.
Really? You promise?
Pinky promise.
Sounds like my type of visitors. You're welcome anytime.
I'll be staying to look after Aino today, so I won't be going with you.
Hey, don't sweat it. We'll find our way just fine.
I'm glad to hear that. Also, I must admit, I have very much missed the charging bed that Aino made for me.
Charging bed.
Oh, are you here to
play with me?
We just got a free
And
4-star.
I'm an inventor. Me and Anetha live together. I could probably eat all the cakes and cookies in the world because I love them so much. But my favorite kind of all is Lackaberry Crumb Cake. Come visit my Clink Clank Crumb Cake craft shop whenever you want. Anyway, that's me. What about you? Tell me something about you. Then we'll be friends.
Okay. I just got a free 4-star. Oh, ascension limit. I don't have it. And I will never probably have it because I am not as invested in this game when it comes to meta. I only care about the story. Na 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 na. Actually, this entire world has a very interesting history. Like, once upon a time, this planet was ruled by the dragons, and there was a heavenly dragon called the Nibelung, and 7 dragon sovereigns that were presiding over 7 elements. And the heavenly father Nibelung created 3 moons from the earth. And the moons were in charge of, I guess, dictating people's fates, I guess. In any case, the story of the world is very interesting, though now that we know more about the dragons, it kinda sounds less fantasy and more sci-fi, as if the moons weren't actually the moons and were like huge spaceships or something. Nibelung. Nibelung, like from, there is like a Nordic like, not Nibelung, Nibelung. Nibelung. Yeah, they are. Nibelung is from the Nordic mythology. The term Nibelung, German, or Niflungr, Old Norse, is a personal or clan name with several competing and contradictory uses in Germanic heroic legend. It has an unclear etymology, blah blah blah. It appears in the Middle High German heroic epic The Nibelungenlied. It's about the dwarves. It's related to dwarven lore. In medieval German, several other uses of the term Nibelung are documented besides the reference to the Gibichungs. It refers to the king and inhabitants of a mythical
Staring
land
into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't
inhabited by dwarfs and giants in the first half of the Nibelungenlied, as well as to the father and one of 2 brothers fighting over a divided inheritance. This land and its inhabitants give their name to the horde of the Nibelungs. In the late medieval Leidwamhornen Seyfried, the name in the form of Nibling or Nibling is given to a dwarf who again gives his name to the treasure. Basically, there is like this old German epic about dwarves and their king Nibelung that had a treasure that was a golden ring, and the golden ring was stolen by someone, I don't remember who. But this epic is often invoked in Genshin because of the dragon Nibelung and because of the underground kingdom of Khaenri'ah, whose king was King Irmin, who had a treasure that is very similar to the treasure from that German epic. in any case, there are like a lot of references to that German epic and also to the Old Norse mythology, because King Irmin is another name for Odin from Norse mythology. It sounds familiar because it is European mythology or epics or some, you know. We should know it somehow.
You'll like what you
At least heard about it. We should hear about it. When I first heard Nibelung, I kinda felt like I heard it somewhere. I can hear where Tolkien got inspiration. Yeah, exactly! That's probably one of the inspirations for the Golden Ring in the Lord of the Rings. Though in the Lord of the Rings there were more like there were like elves got the rings, and dwarves got the rings, and humans got the rings, and then there was this one ring to rule them all. Portable bearing. Ow! It attacked me!
Get out of here! Take cover!
Hoyo really likes this epic about the Nibelung. There's like several topics that they like to invoke in their games. They really like moon goddesses too. And moons. Oi, what is happening here?
I stand against the long night and purge the darkness!
Oh, the guy is doing fine!
Strike them down!
No, my sword!
Strike them down! I stand against the long night.
Don't be scared.
And purge the darkness.
Let me leave you a verse. Rain outline. Everybody stand!
Strike them down. By the north wind.
Overrule. Let's light it!
My guiding star!
I stand
my
against
sword.
the long night and purge
Stars,
the darkness.
Go in!
By the north wind. Strike them down.
Not now!
Rain cutter.
I stand against the long night and purge the darkness. Strike them down.
Oh. What is this? It belongs to that strange guy? Though the monsters have dispersed, the darkness has not faded. You may need to enlist the help of a professional who knows more about the wild hunt. Where is the Geralt of Rivia?
What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
This thingy looks suspiciously similar to something from Honkai Star Rail. That is made from wood. Berto.
heartwarming.
A real family, huh?
Mm-hmm. We should definitely hang out with them more in the future. Speaking of homes, we must already be close to where the Frost Moon Scions live. The vibe here feels different. Just like the scenery.
Huh? Moonflowers. Oh. 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 I was kissed by a fairy. It's cute.
Hey, what was that? Felt like some sort of breeze blew by, and then the petals suddenly turned into... Huh?
Kuchenki.
Is that a Kuhenki? She looks different from the ones we saw before.
Ooh. Ooh.
Hey there! What's your name?
Oh.
Huh. Doesn't seem able to speak.
Need our help?
No idea what she wants. Unless you want to stop, maybe we should just keep moving?
Kuchenki. Yeah, I was laughing about that too. I was laughing that it sounds exactly like a microwave. Microwave in our name. It's just written differently, but the sound is the same.
Following us. Go on. Go on now. We've got stuff to do. Best you find someone else to hang out with.
How many Kuchenki do you need? Oh, it disappeared. Or gas stove. Hey, you scared it off.
Hey! Don't make it sound like Paimon's some kind of meanie. Paimon had no idea what she wanted, okay? Ugh. Anyway, next time Paimon sees her, Paimon promises she'll be nicer.
Okay.
Seeing as we're on our way over to meet Lauma anyway, we can ask her about it while we're there.
Yay! I see that statue of the 7 here. Maidens of the Sun. Wait. We got very important something. Not this. Maidens of Sonnet and Song. Those creatures born among flowers are blessings from the moon. So Kuchenki are given to us by the moon. Oh. Am I supposed to open this somehow? Reset the moon mirror. Oh.
What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
Oh, it created a reflection. This is a theme song of this region, basically. Na 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 na. Ah! Can I unlock the statue of the 7 first? No! Jesus.
Huh? Hey, look! Isn't that Lauma? The moon chanter?
Let me take a look at your wound.
Oh.
You must be more careful. Doesn't matter how much of a rush you're in, your safety always comes first.
She has some animal/Pokemon.
Oh, you're back too. How was your day?
Berto!
You what? Those two Fatui? The ones who were causing trouble in Nasha Town? You went to teach them a lesson? And you put that in their food?
Lol.
You naughty little thing. How could you do that?
Lol, what, hey, what did it put in their food? Should I just fill in the gaps? So this is this type of bird with those weird thingies.
They didn't notice. That's not the point. You mustn't do that again, okay?
Lol.
Next time, at the very least, bring a few of your friends along too. You'll be an easy target if it's just you on your own.
Hey, Wilma! Still remember us?
Oh, it's the Traveler and Paimon, isn't it? Welcome to Hisi Island.
Why is she talking different to us? She was talking so casually with the animals, but the moment she turns to me, she's like, oh, la 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 la. Please don't. Nasha Town. Yes, Nasha Town. But it's written with SH instead. Nasha Klasa. Oh. Sorry for just showing up like this, out of the blue.
Not at all. Those who come with kindness in their hearts are always welcome with the Frost Moon Scions.
See, she's talking completely different than she was talking to the animals! Should I become an animal? I want to be spoken to like she spoke to the animals. Maybe she's voice acting for the self-service. Self-service. How is casa in English? Please scan the next product. Thank you. Come back again.
Were you just talking to those animals?
I was indeed. The Frost Moon Scion's bloodline is unique. For throughout our history, there have been many among us who could communicate with all living things.
Oh.
Hmm? What was that? Oh, is that so? She says she was trapped in a plant earlier, and that you were the ones who rescued her. She wants me to thank you on her behalf.
Self-checkout, yeah. And now she's thanking us on behalf of the bird.
Oh, it was nothing. Barely lifted a finger.
If you both are free, why don't you join us at the Frost Moon Enclave for dinner? Consider it a small token of thanks for your kindness.
Is it your name for her? Boobas? Animo Boobas. Yeah, she has a huge one. Bazingas.
We'd love to! And actually, we had something we wanted to ask you anyway.
No, this statue.
Oh. You're interested in the story of Kutar?
Kutar. Moon Maiden.
Kutar?
Yes. Kutar is our moon goddess. The moon maiden who guides us.
They are rolling the R here.
But up close, this one somehow seems a bit different from the one in Nasha Town. It's like it's more...
natural?
Mm-hmm.
Or like... more harmonized in its design.
That is because, ever since the Fatui arrived in Nod-Krai, they have been modifying and defacing our statues as they please.
Her boobas are very Slavic in size too, according to one particular Evaluation song. Let's forget that song existed.
These statues were made by the Frost Moon Scions who settled here hundreds of years ago, crafted from the very finest Lunasol stone.
Oh, nice. Because if we don't forget about this song, we'll have to ask the next question. Does Lauma make butter? And I don't want to ask this question.
Not only is this stone exceedingly rare, but it also brims with kuvaki. I suppose the latter must be what caught the Ftui's eye. For a time, we put up fierce resistance. But now, this is the only one left that still retains her original form.
We heard they even pulled some ancient moon's remnants down from the sky.
That's right. The two largest remnants landed in Nod-Krai. One here on Hisi Island, and the other on Paha Isle. The Ftui built their research facility on top of the remnant over on Paha Isle. But they've had their sights set on the one here, too.
Oh! Oh! It's that little Kuhenki again!
I see the pattern. Every power of the moon starts from Kuhenki, like little moon fairy. Kuvaki, moon power. And the moon goddess was like, what was I forgot already. Kutar. Kuhenki. Paha. But Paha with one H. There is no C.
Surely that can't be.
Hey, we've been wondering what was up with it too. It just appeared out of some petals and hasn't stopped following us since.
No, that is no ordinary Kuhenki. These we name Luon-Notar, beings born from the moon goddess's blessing.
The way she is saying those words, it doesn't sound Slavic at all. I get the Lord of the Ring feeling. Luonotar. Those names, do you get it? Do you feel it? It's as if I was listening to Galadriel. But it was not that word. It was Kutar, not the swear word. This actually makes sense. I'm starting to get Lord of the Rings vibes, seriously. It's Icelandic in my opinion. Well, I guess elves in Lord of the Rings are Icelandic.
Can you understand what it's saying? We honestly haven't got the slightest idea why it's been following us.
I'm afraid not. I cannot fathom its thinking any better than you can.
Wow, thanks for nothing.
Sometimes a long time must elapse before the moon goddess's blessings turn into Luon-Notar. Perhaps you two were simply there to witness that transformation.
Luon-Notar. 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 Where is Galadriel? I need Galadriel here.
Oh, maybe.
Legend has it that the Luon-Notar bring good fortune. Given that it seems to have taken a liking to you both, why don't you let it come along with you?
She's rolling those R's.
Really? Then you can start by helping us find some more treasure chests along the way. Capiche?
Capiche.
Twilight approaches.
What?
If you would hear more of the moon's story, then let us make our way to the Frost Moon Enclave. Beneath the gentle moonlight, I shall share this tale in full.
Tell me, where is Gandalf, for I much desire to speak to him. I don't know how to speak like Galadriel. It reminded me of Elvish because of, in Lord of the Rings, when they are speaking in Elvish, it's like similar. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. They do! They are! Luna Sigil. Choo-choo-choo-choo. 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 Ay, 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 ay. Hello? I'm walking. I guess we're sightseeing now. Look! Hey, is it who I think it is? No, it's not. He doesn't have a name above his head. I was hoping to meet Mache.
Oh, Lady Lauma, you're back.
Maciej! Maciej jest here! O, panie Macieju! Panie Macieju! Ja mam sprawę.
Day or night, may the blessings of the moon goddess shine down upon you.
Panie Macieju! Did you see the priest on the bike? Please? He's my only hope, the only detective in this land. Maciek Chey, no. Where is ksiądz Mateusz, Maciej? Panie Macieju, panie Macieju, panie Macieju. Where is ksiądz Mateusz? Ksiądz Mateusz is not here. Ksiądz Mateusz is very important. Animal joined us.
Lauma, you have returned.
Wilhelmina, this is the Traveler and Paimon. Kindly arrange for 2 additional dinner settings for our honored guests.
Of course, my lady.
I have a question. Why everyone else wears appropriate clothes and Lauma doesn't? Was it like necessary for her bazingas to be out so much?
Wow! Everyone along the way here pretty much saluted you. Are you, like, super important around here?
I am but a moon chanter, one entrusted to convey the moon goddess's will. Nothing more.
She's just being modest. The moon chanter holds the highest rank among us Frost Moon Scions. Lauma is our leader.
She's like the highest priest, and she is wearing clothes very not speaking of such.
Wilhelmina?
I know. I'll send word to the kitchen. 2 meals coming up.
Maciek, powiedz mi, gdzie jest Seba i Mati, bo wiszą mi po szlug. I don't think they are smoking here.
Paimon had no idea you were such a big shot.
If they are smoking anything, those are some like incense stuff or what? Something like a church?
It is merely that the unique traits of our bloodline have manifested themselves especially strongly in my person. That is no accomplishment of my own.
She's basically half person, half moon deer, I guess.
Please, follow me this way.
I just stole something.
Prices like these are just outrageous.
Ha! Traditional Slavic clothes!
This is more than a fair price already.
Quiet days like this.
No, those are not Slavic. Those are more German, I think. German. She needs to be half naked so she can convey the something better with moon. Oh, dear boobs. Mirsky. Hey, guy. Reta.
Quiet days like this. Guess they're not so bad either, huh?
Where are we going? Mirek! Mirsky!
Even to this day, I am still trying to piece together the many fragments of our past. It is a story not only of the Frost Moon Scions, but also of the moons themselves.
Mirek, oddaj mi szmuka!
A story of the moons?
Yes. We Frost Moon Scions are the last descendants of the ancient golden realm of Hyperborea. Its former glory may have faded, but what remains is a memory uniquely ours.
This is another thing that Hoyo loves to invoke. Hyperborea is like a mythical land from Greek mythology that Greeks imagined that existed somewhere far north. And they're called every person from the north a Hyperborean. Which I guess was just Inuits or something? But you know, it's a legend. Mythological people of the north, blah. But they put it in mostly every game they have. Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail. I don't remember if it was invoked in Honkai Impact Part 2. But they love Hyperborea.
In the distant past, Teyvat had not just one moon, but 3. It is said that they were created by the primordial master of this world, cast into the firmament to keep peace in the land below.
Yeah, she's speaking about the dragon Nibelung, that used to be a ruler of this entire planet before the usurper from beyond the sky, who we call Primordial One, or Thanes, came and said, hey, this is my planet now, and took over.
Firstborn was the Eternal Moon, largest of the 3. Legend has it that it was her immense Kuvaki that gave rise to the ocean tides.
Oh, okay, cool.
Next was the Frost Moon. Smaller than her big sister, yet brightest in radiance. Her glow became the cold, undying lantern of the night. Finally came the Iridescent Moon, smallest of the sisters. Most of the time, her light was barely visible to the naked eye. Yet when she shone, her fleeting halos were all the more mysterious for it.
Wow! Sounds like it all happened so long ago. So, what happened to them afterwards?
You are asking this question when you are going with a cape? That basically your cape has all the 3 moons on it? And you are very suspicious, Paimon. Everyone is suspecting you of being someone very important that you don't remember about.
Afterwards, well, as you have seen, the 3 moon goddesses perished. This happened in a war triggered by the Descenders, and of the 3 lunar husks, only the Frost Moon survived unbroken, while the others were shattered to pieces.
Oh, so that's why there were ancient moon's remnants in the sky.
Yes. It is also said that when the moons shattered, most of their fragments rained down upon this land like stardust. That is why Nod-Krai is blessed with such an abundance of Kuvaki. As for the remnant that the Fatui recently pulled down, that belonged to the Eternal Moon.
They are insane. They just decided to take out a fragment of the moon from the orbit and take it back to the planet? Like, are you insane? Do you want a huge crater on you?
Wait a sec. But you just said that 2 of the moons were shattered, so where are the remnants of the iridescent moon?
The iridescent moon's remnants were never found.
Wait, what?
What happened to her after the war remains a mystery. Some say she vanished in an instant, while others believe that her remnants are simply too delicate to leave a trace.
That's suspicious. 3 moons, I wonder, which one was Canria's Crimson Moon related to?
Yet, though the era of the 3 moons has long since faded into legend, successive generations of Frost Moon Scions have always passed down a prophecy that one day the Moon Goddess would return. And in the end, that prophecy did indeed come to pass, though not quite.
Lady Lauma! Lady Lauma, are you there?
Cappy, what is the matter?
Lady Lauma, it's my daughter, Karina. Her illness.
Karina.
Take me to her, right away.
Are you a healer? Na na na. There are also, as you can see, there are like mirrors attached to this land of the moon. So Hoyo likes moon imagery, and they like using it together with mirrors. Ehrot.
Did I put that?
That's a hard name to say. Where is that child? Karina!
Her sensitivity to Kuvaki is flaring up again. After her last treatment, did you follow my advice and seek medical help in Nasha Town?
But those doctors are all Snezhnayan. They're outsiders, compatriots of those brutes who invaded our homeland. How can we possibly trust them?
Not all outsiders are enemies, Cappy. They've been treating this condition for generations. They have the experience we lack.
But we're Frost Moon Scions. Should we not remember what the outsiders did to our moons? Surely the Lady Kutar will reward our devotion.
Wait, if the Descenders started the war that destroyed the moon, doesn't it mean that me as a protagonist, who is also as a Descender, I'm automatically the bad guy?
But Cappy, Kutar is long... This isn't the time for a debate. O lost child, snow-swept and buffeted by the howling winds of the frigid night, let not the silver flame within you fade. By the frost moon's grace, I shall warm you, curled up as a fledgling in frozen soil.
Praise be to the Moon Goddess, my Karina.
Remember, she must take powdered laka berries daily. It will ease her symptoms.
Did she just use her own power to heal that girl?
Llama?
Philomena, what is it?
Dinner is ready.
I see. Cappy, let her rest here for the night. I'll have someone bring her a blanket.
All right. Thank you so much, Lady Lauma.
Will she be alright?
Anything we can do to help?
Yeah! If there's anything at all we can do, please don't hesitate to ask.
Thank you for your kindness. For now, though, Karina should be fine. She'll be feeling a lot better tomorrow.
Judging from what we just saw, that doesn't sound like a long-term solution. But I'm guessing that Llama couldn't say anything else, at least in front of Karina's mother.
Please do not be worried. Come, let us head to dinner. I believe you still have some questions for me.
Not coming with us?
Oh, sorry. Yes, I'll be coming too. I was just thinking about something.
Oh?
Lauma makes such an unshakable moon chanter. Calm, capable, someone we can count on. Deep down, though, I know she's been quietly carrying the burden for the rest of us.
I hear gayness.
Traveler, Paimon. Believe me when I say that as a fellow Frostmoon Scion, I do worry about Lauma. It's just that sometimes it's hard to say it to her face. Could I ask you to look out for her? I can tell she really trusts you.
Sure, but I think you should just tell her straight. Alright, I'll keep an eye out.
Thank you. It means a lot.
You are gay!
Sometimes I really admire her strength. But at the same time, I can't help feeling powerless myself.
I'm glad to hear it. Thank you for accepting such simple hospitality.
Hey, we should be the ones thanking you. Seriously, that was seriously scrumptious.
How did you even manage to finish it? This slop's barely edible.
Ah, back are those idiots.
Then again, I guess that's what you'd expect from savages.
Shut your trap, you asshole!
It's you! Those rude old Vtuber we just met back in Nasha Town!
My sincerest apologies. If you found the food we gave you earlier difficult to swallow, may I suggest taking a deep breath and joining us? These delicacies might change your mind. After all, I suspect that your previous meal may have been tainted with something most unpalatable.
Did the bird poop into the food?
Huh? What do you mean? Tainted with what exactly?
With the bitter snobbery of those who call themselves civilized.
I was thinking about the bird, but she was like, wow, wow, burn.
Why you?
Don't push your luck.
Looking for a fight? Sure, I'd be more than...
Hold it. We're not here to brawl. Yet. We're here on official business. Orders from above. We're here to deliver the Frostmoon Scions a warning. Or rather, a final ultimatum. You have 3 days to hand over the relic and reveal the whereabouts of your so-called Kutar. If you fail to do so, the Vtuber will immediately begin the cleansing of Hisi Island. Which, by the way, is the sovereign territory of the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya.
Since when?
What insolence! Your demands are outrageous! For generations, this land has belonged to the...
Very Russian of Snezhny and Tsaritsa, very Russian to just take over the territory, tell people that lived there for generations, it's ours now, and basically kick their asses into submission. That's very Russian of them.
Dear guests, allow me to save you both time and trouble with a speedy reply. The Frostmoon Scions will never hand over anything to the Vtuber. And to those who set foot on our land with ill intent, I say this. With your blood, we shall draw an inviolable line in the snow. That applies to you, too.
What?
Stubborn savages, the lot of you!
Are we fighting?
Better hold back this time.
Who's that?
This ought to
Teamwork is strength! Don't be scared. My guiding star. Rain outlines your fate.
You'll pay for this. Mark my words.
Okay, sure. Meh. Go away, you
Hey,
weaklings.
if you're so tough, get back here and put him up! Huh. Guess all they're good for is running away.
I'm so sorry. You've had to put up with far too much unpleasantness today.
Come on, it's not your fault. We don't like bullies like them either. But still, they mentioned a relic and Kutar. What exactly could they be after?
About this relic.
Oh yeah, so this might not be the best time to bring this up, but we kinda have a favor to ask of you, Lama.
I see. So your questions concern the sacred relic too. Please, do not hesitate to speak your mind. Unlike those insolent intruders, you walk in the moonlight with open hearts. You stood by us when we needed your help, so it's only right that I return the favor. But let us continue this conversation somewhere more fitting. As it happens, there's something I'd like to show you, too.
Well, I don't know if we have time for that, though. I'm already past the time I should finish the stream. It is late indeed. I am surprised that I was not interrupted yet. Magic object. Okay. Looks like we should be able to go.
Something you wish to report? Go on.
to the statue.
You have my undivided attention.
And then finish.
Whoa! Now that's one huge statue.
This is the statue of our goddess, the Moon Maiden Kutar.
Kutar. Kutar. Kutar, 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 Kutar. Huh. Oh! I know your face!
Wow! It's spectacular!
Kutar was born here on Hisi Island around 500 years ago. As it just so happened, a priestess of the Frost Moon Scions witnessed the moment of her birth.
Calm down, Rosetka. Calm down.
Instantly realizing that this was the prophesied rebirth, she quietly recorded the event and carved this statue to honor that miracle.
That is a huge-ass statue.
According to legend, Kutar's birth was accompanied by the sudden appearance of many Kuhenki, who wove the moonlight that bathed her into silken vestments fit for a goddess.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Hey! It's like it knows we're talking about it.
From that day forth, the Kuhenki have been regarded as Kutar's familiars. Some believe that their habit of guiding travelers to hidden treasure stems from an instinct. The same one that not only drives them to protect the moon goddess, but also to make her smile.
Uh-huh.
After all, according to the records, Kutar always looked lonely as she gazed up at the distant moon.
About Kutar's whereabouts?
Kutar left Hisi Island before I was even born.
No shit. She became Fatui, and now she's here back. What is she doing? Kutar basically is a character called Columbina, who is part of the Fatui, which is weird, because suddenly she came back to the Nod-Krai, and then Fatui were like, well, bring her back right now.
According to the previous moon chanter, the goddess was angered by our people's greed, and that is why she left us.
Uh-huh. See, Fatui are the ones who are destroying the island. Why did she even join them in the first place? Like, what's going on?
Where did she go?
No one knows what happened after she left. But just a few months ago, after those 2 ancient moon's remnants fell from the sky, she was spotted on Hisi Island once more. And the Fatui have been harassing and threatening us ever since.
Uh-huh.
Judging from what they've said, our moon goddess is actually their missing harbinger, Columbina, the damselette.
Well, I told you.
The damselette? But isn't she number 3 amongst the Fatui harbingers? So she's actually the moon goddess. Why would she join the Fatui then?
No idea.
That too is a question I've struggled with. But even at the best of times, understanding other people's choices is difficult, let alone those of a goddess. Plus, forgive me, there I go again, rambling on about our history. But you came here to ask about the sacred relic, didn't you?
Honestly, Paimon's not sure which part she's more curious about now.
Since ancient times, the Frost Moon Scions have had in our possession a special fragment of the ancient moon's remnants. A piece in which I sense a power unlike any other. Successive generations of moon chanters have all detected a divine presence within it. We call this unique remnant the Moon Marrow.
We heard you can use it to see what happened in the past.
What is it in particular that you seek from the past?
Well, basically, to cut a long story short, the traveler here is actually from outside of Tibet. Oh.
Oops. Paimon must have just remembered the unfortunate link between the 3 moons and the descenders, but right now I shouldn't try to hide it. I am not from Tevat. I am a descender.
Thank you. Your honesty is a sign of your trust, both in me and the Frost Moon Scions.
Wow, she didn't get angry.
Unfortunately, though, I won't be able to use the Moon Marrow to shed light on your past just yet. Our people revere the Moon Marrow as a sacred relic. I'm only permitted to retrieve it from the secret chamber in which it is hidden once a year, on Moon Prayer Night.
Uh-huh. Kunrukus.
Oh, really? So, when's the next Moon Prayer Night?
Judging from the tides this evening, a little less than 2 months.
Uh-huh.
Huh? Does that mean the date changes every year?
The ceremony is held on the night when the moon is closest to Tevat.
Uh-huh.
This is also when Nod-Krai's Kuvaki reaches its peak. Only then can the seal on the secret chamber be lifted.
Oh, guess we've got no choice but to wait.
I am truly sorry that I cannot help you sooner. But, as the Moon Chanter, I swear that I will do everything I can to help you find the answers you seek.
Thank you, Lauma.
Think nothing of it. After all you've done for us, you deserve nothing less.
Who'd have thought today was only our first day in Nod-Krai? Feels like so much has happened already.
If I may be so bold, what does family mean to you?
Eater.
If you are aware of something, a secret that could hurt your family, would you be honest with them? Or try to hide it?
A secret. Surely keeping your family in the dark is never right. I would... But come to think of it, it's not as if Eater hasn't been hiding things from me.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That was a strange question. I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
It's okay.
I guess... I've just never met anyone with a story quite like yours before. I just suddenly had the urge to ask. It's getting late, and you two must be rather tired too. Would you like to stay the night here on Hisi Island? I can have someone prepare some lodgings.
Oh, that's all right. We've already got a room back at the flagship as it happens. Speaking of which, if you ever need us, feel free to come knocking.
Do you need me to show you the way back?
No worries. It's quite a way, and you should get some rest too, Lauma. We'll make sure to be careful.
Understood. Then I won't keep you. May your first night in Nod-Krai pass in stillness and peace.
So, what you thinking? Sure was an eventful day, huh?
A lot to think about, that's for sure. A lot of threads to unravel, and even more conflicts to resolve.
The good news is, we're not at a dead end in the search for your spaceship yet. We can always learn more about this place while we wait. The usual drill, huh? Paimon's really getting sleepy now. If she gets too tired to fly back, you carry her, okay?
Okay. Eater, my big brother, I wonder what you're doing right now. What do you mean I got an email? Survey. Okay. This is a perfect moment to finish. Perfect. Perfect. Now I can look for someone to read. That face, Wuzetka, that face. We will probably learn soonish why the moon goddess joined the baddies. Like, Even among the Fatui Harbingers, not everyone is the bad guy. Like the lady I am running around with, the tall, white hair, white suit. She's also a Fatui Harbinger. There are those Harbingers that are more goodish, I would say. Like, for example, Capitano sacrificed himself to save Natlan. He was a good guy, and his people, the people serving under him, were also decent. Most of the time. So even among the bad guys, we have like friends that we talk to. Like Arlecchino, like Child, that's his name, not his age. Okay, we will read Serenity. It's playing Baldur's Gate. And they are actually... She's actually killing the Cazador now. Good. Fuck that guy. Anyway, thank you for dropping by, Buzetka and whoever was here. And see you tomorrow! At the same time. Bye 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 bye.